Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail R. Carmelim bringing you the Salesian news across the globe. The Salesians of the East Central Africa Provincial Delegation DFC East carried out another activity on 25th May on behalf of the displaced people at the Don Bosco Shasha camp. The emergency coordination team from Missionary Don Bosco VIS, working for internally displaced people, distributed basic necessities to more than 300 families in the Don Bosco Shasha camp, about 40 kilometers southwest of Goma. Cornmeal, beans, vegetable oil, salt and soap were distributed on the occasion. This activity is part of the continuation of humanitarian aid for the thousands of internally displaced people settled in the camps for displaced people in Goma and surroundings, especially those established on Salesian land. Salesians from AFC East assist the displaced thanks to donations from Salesian Works and other partners such as the Salesian International Volunteering for Development VIS NGO. The Salesians from AFC East and VIS are currently working with the displaced under the Masha Bora Kwa Vote program, which means well-being for all in the local language. They demonstrate their closeness and the closeness of their benefactors to the displaced who continue to live in precarious conditions and who lose the hope of returning to their villages of origin as each day passes because peace is slow to return. The 14th edition of the Festival of Youth Without Borders, organized by the St. Stanislaus Kostka Province, Warsaw, Poland PLE, and the St. John Bosco Salesian Educational Center in Białystok, has just ended. The festival took place from 29 to 31st May and its organization was also supported by local authorities. The Białystok Festival has been organized for many years and has gained popularity not only within the country but also abroad. This year's Youth Without Borders Festival attracted around 300 participants for 3 days of workshop, shows, performances and concerts. It is an innovative artistic effort bringing together representatives from different cultural backgrounds. As usual, the audience had a lot of fun. The event brought together young people from different cities and countries under one common motto, without borders, so that they could, through art and play, share happiness and joy, get to know each other better, integrate and learn from each other. It was possible to attend several workshops every day during the festival, at the end of which the participants showed what they had learned. Artists from Poland and other countries, including Chile, Brazil and the Czech Republic, were invited to the festival. Each artist was also involved as the leader of workshops for young people. Their task was not only to introduce themselves but also to pass on their skills in different areas: singing, musical instruments, aerial acrobatics, performing arts, circus arts, theatre, beatboxing, breakdancing and capoeira, so as to promote the development of the participants and help them discover their skills and interests. On 3rd June, at Our Lady of the Holy Rosary Parish in Pampanga, Philippines, 4 young Salesians from the 2 provinces of the Philippines were ordained to the diaconate. The Archbishop of San Fernando, Archbishop Florentino Galang Lavarias, presided over the ceremony, also concelebrated by Father Gerardo Martin, Superior of the North Philippines Province FIN, and Father Fidel Orendian, Superior of the South Philippines Province FIS. Archbishop Lavarias, during the homily, stressed that the diaconate is a lifelong commitment beyond their eventual priestly ordination. Finally, he thanked the families of the new deacons for their generosity in entrusting their sons to the church. Since 5th May, 3 Salesians, Father Mario Perez, Father Marcel Shipwe and Father John Claude Mukendi, have separated from the Mutu Don Bosco community to begin the second Salesian presence in the Diocese of Buchi-Mayi. In this first phase, the 3 Salesians live in a rented house not far from the concession belonging to the Salesians. This is to allow them to be close to the young people at the OUA and Katai Mukishi Salesian schools and to enable them to understand how things are so they can develop the pastoral plan and to supervise construction work at the new Salesian presence. The official beginning of the mission took place on 24th May with a celebration of the Solemnity of Mary Help of Christians. With the approval of the Superior of the Africa Congo Vice Province, the new community was called Mary Help of Christians Shikama. The Tokyo-based NPO named Seibo is now collaborating with many Catholic schools, including Salesian schools, through the Learning by Exploring project. In Japan, schools are experiencing a big change in their curriculum and they need to adopt lessons or activities with practical aspects such as writing essays and then putting them into practice. However, most of the schools tend to have difficulties choosing to do inside school and continue it with students who have enough passion. So now we have some challenges in educational sectors, but they are worth tackling because Don Bosco in Turin overcame more difficult ones through the oratory in the 19th century with a simple way to open his eyes onto society and become friends with his boys. Rafael Makoto Yamada, FMA past pupil and member of VIDS Japan states. In this article, I would like to introduce two examples as the case studies to help children in Malawi by selling coffee with a very simple message, feeding the future of Malawi by 15 yen for one meal. Mr. Makoto Yamada goes on. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.